Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best short throw projectors.
Starting at number 5.
Anker Nebula Cosmos Max. Many top-spec 4K projectors are well over £1,000 and can go up to £4,000 or more. That's why we think the Nebula Cosmos Max is a great 4K option if your budget can't stretch past £1,500 but you still want some of the best features. It's an unusual-looking projector with a Coliseum-esque design that houses a 4K lens, plenty of smarts, and 410W speakers that can blast out Dolby sound to give you some of the best audio outside of a dedicated speaker. What we like about this one is that the projector will automatically zoom and adjust the image based on the wall you shine it on, with excellent autofocus and auto keystone. If it detects something in the way, it will shrink or expand to give you the best image every time, and it's preloaded with plenty of apps ranging from Disney Plus to BT Sport.
Coming at number 4.
Anker Nebula Mars 3. If you're after a durable portable projector built to survive in the outdoors, the Nebula Mars 3 is the one designed for the job. It's water, dust and drop resistant, has a huge chunky handle, booming 40W built-in speakers and more battery life than we've seen on any other portable projector to date. Yes, it's big, but if you're after a model to go with you on the road, this ticks loads of boxes. Oh, and we haven't even mentioned the thoughtful compartment for the remote control, so you're less likely to lose that too. We like how the backlight helps you get things set up when you're outside, and after testing its performance both indoors and outdoors, we'd recommend it if you're watching movies in darker conditions in the open air, but it's worth noting that to get the impressive 5-hour battery life you need to switch to its eco mode, which sacrifices the brightness considerably. Watching inside? That won't be a problem even if you're away from the wall for power. It'll last for 2 hours of battery on the standard mode, enough for most films. Setting up the projector is effortless, as it is with other models we've tried from Nebula, and we appreciate the built-in Android TV to access apps. Although, as expected, you do only get Netflix access via a bit of a fiddly workaround. Because of this, we'd recommend a streaming stick to connect to apps, and luckily there are loads of ports here, with HDMI, USB-C, USB-A and a headphone jack. On test, we watched Rugby World Cup matches and Extraction 2, and we were impressed, although we did notice a bit of distortion from the speakers during the most bass-heavy scenes in the action film.
At number 3.
XGIMI Horizon Pro 4K. The Horizon Pro and the top Nebula model both offer Android TV for apps and streaming, although this lacks Netflix, 4K quality from a compact package, and clever auto keystone correction. With this model, you miss out on the top handle of Nebula, but get the benefit of a far bigger maximum display size and more connection options. While there are benefits to the laser tech of the Cosmos, don't discount LED lamps. The ones in our list are rated to last ages, and this XGIMI will go for up to 25,000 hours. To put that in perspective, you could use it for 6 hours a day every single day and it'll be fine for over a decade. Once we set up a Lord of the Rings trilogy marathon, we were blown away by the color reproduction and quality. Granted, our 4K discs were already crystal clear, but the projector seems to squeeze the contrast out and enhance the image just that extra bit more. The speakers are solid too, with deep bass, and you can connect to external audio sources via Bluetooth or the headphone port.
Number 2 of my list.
Anker Nebula Cosmos Laser. When it comes to simplicity and capability, there's a lot that makes this Nebula laser projector an easy recommendation. This is a complete all-in-one bundle with Android TV built-in, quick autofocus and keystone correction, and a handle on top so you can move it from the living room to the bedroom with ease. If you're anything like us, you'll have it set up and streaming in a quarter of an hour. Its speakers sound great too, but we reckon it makes sense to connect external speakers if you have it set up behind the sofa as we did. Hooking up our RUARC MR1S or Sonos Roam was straightforward in the Android interface. It's easy to get lost in the specs when delving into projector display technologies, but the key thing to note is that lasers are more durable, responsive and longer lasting than traditional projector bulbs, making these options a worthwhile investment.
And number 1.
XGIMI Horizon Ultra. As a 4K all-rounder, the XGIMI Horizon Ultra is pretty hard to fault. Buy this and you'll have an unassuming but comprehensive box offering Ultra HD quality, cinematic Dolby Vision for better image depth and vibrancy, 2300 lumens of brightness, built-in streaming with Android TV, a fantastic Harman/Kardon speaker system, as well as intelligent zooming, automatic keystone correction, auto-focusing, obstacle avoidance, and correction to the color of your walls. If you've been looking at projectors for some time, we're sure you're braced for a high price, so it's impressive to note that you're getting all this power for £1,749. Sure, it's still not trivial, but you'd expect to pay over £2,000 for these specs. So, does it live up to the promise? Yes, and then some. It's a bit of a chunky boy and we were disappointed to see it's missing Netflix like many projectors with built-in Android, but that's about where the downsides end. We hooked up a streaming stick and used this to watch They Clone Tyrone and a few episodes of David Attenborough's Planet Earth 3. The visuals are fantastic, and the projector shines at delivering accurate and vibrant colors. When it comes to connectivity, you'll be able to add HDMI connections, one with EARC support, USB, 3.5mm and optical audio, so it's possible to get cinema-level Dolby Atmos sound here too.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.